Hi y'all, it's Matricity from Matricity Muses. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my matrix. Today we're going to talk about self-care. You know those days when things don't go well and people are crazy? The people you thought were normal were not normal, and you just can't get away from it and you need a break. So that's what we're going to talk about today, self-care. Those days when you say, not my monkeys, not my circus, doesn't work and the monkeys are still there. Those are the days when you have to take care of yourself. So I invite you to like, subscribe, and share anything you see in this page, but I also want to hear your comments as well. So tell me, what do you do when you think about self-care? Well, for me, I do a number of different things. The first thing I can do is music. Let's say I've had a rough day at the office. I could actually play a little soft music at my desk because music changes my mood almost instantly. I am a classical music person, so I have that loaded up in the car. I have CDs of classical music at my desk at work. So classical music is always around me when I need it. But I like lots of other music too, but classical is the one that will calm me down in an instant. The other thing that I do is try to make it to the water. Let's say that I've done the classical music at work and I'm still annoyed with those crazy people, then I go to the water. I live in a city by the sea, beautiful Charleston, so there's lots of opportunities to get to the water, whether it be going out to Breach Inlet or down to Adger's Wharf or the waterfront park, but somehow I get to the water. One of my favorite places is Northbridge Park, which is West Ashley. We have lots of little parks kind of hidden under our bridges here in the city. So that is a beautiful place to go because the sunset is always gorgeous there. The clouds in the sky are always gorgeous there. So I love going to Northbridge Park. So I'm going to take a little walk with you there. So walk with me and let's take a little quick look at Northbridge Park and you'll see why I think it's so beautiful. And it's a perfect place to relax because when I'm standing there on that pier and I'm watching the sun go down, oh my gosh, I'm totally transformed into a different person. So take a peek with me. We'll be right back. You've gone to nature, but so you need that little extra place to go to. Go to water at home. I do that a lot too. My go-to place at home is the tub. I love to take a tub bath. It is the most relaxing thing to do. And it's like I would say taking a bath is going to be my thing of luxury because I like to luxuriate in the tub, take a long time in the tub. So much time that my daughter calls me the mermaid. And when I'm in the tub, she says I am mermaiding because I've been there for so long. But I love to get in the tub because I take my book with me. I take my glass of wine with me. I take my music with me. So it's an event. She actually bought me a nice, I think it's teak because teak is waterproof, a teak tub tray that I can use to set all those things on so nothing gets wet. So I can have my wine, I can have my candle even, my book. You know, everything is in my, even if I want to, my phone, everything is right there. So it's really nice to be able to get in the tub and just soak in the tub, take a bath, mermaid for a while, but don't fall asleep. That's the one thing I have to tell you about mermaiding. Don't fall asleep because I've done that twice and I've happened to do that with the phone in my hand and I've lost 2 iPhones due to mermaiding that totally destroyed because they fell in the water because I nodded off. And of course I woke up when I felt the phone splashing, hitting the water. So mermaiding is cool, but don't do it with your telephone because you're likely to end up like me and lose the phone. Now when you think about mermaiding and going to take that tub bath, it is important you have some things in there to make the water wonderful. Now a couple weeks ago I went to a bridal shower that my one of my daughter's friends was getting married, and one of the things they gave at the bridal shower was these wonderful mason jars which are like spa in a jar. Can you see that? It's actually like a bath bomb. It's got a really scented lotion and a mask, but I'll take these out and show it to you so you can see it. Very, very cool idea. It was like spa in a jar. So this is the scented bath bomb, and this is the floral, so you can see what it looks like there. You're going to unwrap it and put it in your bathtub, and it's going to fizz, and wonderful scent. It smells like flowers. It's beautiful. It smells lovely, so I can't wait to use this. The other thing that was in that jar, Spana jar, was Rose Vanille Lotion, a wonderful scented hand lotion for your purse. Now I love these. I usually buy a lot of these from Bath and Body Works because I love to have the scented lotions because my hands get dry. But this is a lovely one. I've not tried it before, so we're going to see what this smells like. But this is great because my hands seem to be dry, and sometimes I deal with the public a lot. I have to shake hands, and so I don't want my hands, you know, sound like sandpaper, which is sometimes what they do if they're really dry. But oh, this is lovely. Yum. Such a lovely scent. So I will definitely be keeping this one in my purse. And last but not least, when you think about giving yourself that that spa time, it's a mask. You know, our faces go through so many things, and everything, if we're having a good day, that shows in our face. If we're having a bad day, that also shows in our face. So we need to do something for our faces all the time. At least twice a week, I try to mask, just because my skin tends to be fairly oily at times. It always has been. So I mask and exfoliate to try to be sure that, you know, keep breakouts down. But this is the mask that came in the Spana jar. And this is the Multi-Floral Rose Hydrating Mask. So if your skin is dry or you need a little bit more moisture, this is going to be hydrating. So we are going to put this on, and this is not like the typical mask that I'm using. I'm used to the mask where you actually squeeze it out of a tube or dip it out of a jar and you smooth it on, and it has to dry and crack and all that kind of stuff. But this one's a little bit different. I hope I can get this open today. Oh, there we go. When you don't have scissors, use your teeth. This is a mask. Oh my. We're going to open it up, and it's one that it's like form-fitting to your face. You just kind of put it on your face. It has cutouts for your eyes and cutouts for your nose and cutouts for your lips. So that's what it is. And it's hydrating. So we're just going to put this on, and this has to sit for like 10 minutes. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'll see you in 10 minutes because I'm sure I'm going to look pretty scary, but here we go. Feels good. Feels moisturizing. It's very cool. It's very refreshing. All right. So I'm going to enjoy my 10-minute spa time, and I'll be back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Still looking crazy with the mask on. It has been 10 minutes. So now we're going to go ahead and peel that off. I'm sure I'm looking pretty scary, but my face feels very soft. And this is not one where you actually have to wash off. It just says dab, dab, because apparently all the things that are in this mask, they want it to stay in your skin and get absorbed. So I'm just going to dab, as the directions say. Dab the excess off. But it feels real good. The skin feels real dewy. And normally this would be something, a dewy mask is something I'd be using at nighttime because my skin tends to be a little bit oily. So something that's dewy, I definitely want to do at night so that it'll have time for all that dewiness to be absorbed overnight in case my skin is kind of dry. But it feels wonderful. It really does. And the things that are included in this mask are Lana Blue. I'm not sure what that is. And then it says Peptide 7, Aqualance, and hyaluronic acid. And I know that hyaluronic acid is supposed to be good for your skin. So that is what that is. Let me put my specs on and see what this fine print says about the mask. It says, this mask delivers moisture, and I can feel that, vital minerals and vitamin skin deep, providing a radiant glow. I feel like I got a little glow there going on. For an ultimate good skin day. The hyaluronic acid reduces the visibility of fine lines and wrinkles, creating plumping effect. So I feel like my skin is a little bit plumped up there. Aqualance helps keep HA in your skin for 24 hours. So I'm going to have this plumped up, glowy feeling for about 24 hours. So very good. This is a good little mask. I think I'm going to maybe find out, ask the bride You know where she got these little masks? Because these are wonderful. It feels wonderful. Now, the other thing I discovered when you think about using a mask and facial care as far as self-care is something that I saw on Instagram. Now, this was a couple weeks ago, excuse me, y'all, and I saw Tracee Ellis Ross using one of these on her Instagram feed. And this is called a facial roller. You see that? It's got a big end and a little end. But hers, of course, looked like it was solid gold. Hers was gold. So I'm assuming hers was solid gold. But this one, pretty nice. This, I think, is either jade or it's quartz. But it is a real mineral. But I found mine at TJ Maxx. Nope, take that back. I found it at Ross. Ross has some cosmetic things there, and they have the facial rollers, and this is a really good one. I think it was only about $6, but this has made the world of difference for my skin. When I do my skin mask day, then you roll, because the rolling is supposed to help with minimizing wrinkles in the long run. So you want to always roll up. You don't want to roll down, because gravity is going to be pulling our skin down anyway. So the big part is for like the neck area and the larger parts of the face. You're going to start and you're going to roll up. Roll up. And this actually helps stimulate the skin as well. Because when I use my roller, you know, by the time I get done for a couple of minutes, my skin feels so energized. You know, I can feel it, but just, oh my gosh, it feels so great. So you're going to use your roller and roll up. And forehead too, because you know sometimes we tend to get the lines on the forehead, and I think I'm getting a few little creases there, so I think that's going to be my problem area, my forehead. So we've got that. So you're going to roll up always, and I would roll up for like maybe 5 minutes or so, but you'll be able to feel the difference in your skin as far as feeling energized and just, you know, blood flowing where blood might have been kind of slow before, but it does make all the difference. You know, less than $10, but it's worth it as far as how good your skin is going to feel. So I would definitely get one of these. So as far as self-care, we've talked about a number of things so far. We talked about listening to the music, going to the nature, going to water in nature. If you can't get to the nature, go to the water in your home, in your own home. Go to the bathtub. Mermaid a little bit. Get yourself some spa equipment tools that you need. Bubble baths, you know, bath bombs, the mask, get all the things you need. Definitely invest in a skin roller. This is magnificent. But let's say you've done all those things. You get out of the tub, you got your nice fluffy robe on, your bath slippers on, and you still need something else. Well, time to break out the big guns, and we're talking the wine. So break out the wine, any kind of wine of your choice that you might like. I don't have wine with me now, but break it out. And then, in addition, you might need something else to go with that wine. That might be chocolate. So wine and chocolate are the big guns. They're the last resort. And when I'm having a really bad day, I break those out. Now, my chocolate of choice is going to be the Ritter Bar. I don't know how I discovered those, but several years ago, I saw them at World Market. And I've loved them ever since. The hazelnut ones, oh my gosh, they are to die for. They have the best flavor. But the Ritter Bars, they're magnificent. So I like those. In a pinch, I'll of course eat Kit Kat bars, but those two are probably my favorite. Ritter Bars and Kit Kat bars. And you know what? Sometimes if you are really desperate and you don't have any chocolate in the house that you bought, there's one place you can go where you will still have some chocolate. Go to your cabinet, go to your refrigerator, and break out the Hershey syrup. Yeah, y'all. In a pinch, Hershey syrup will do the same thing. Wine and chocolate. So when all else fails, you open that cap and you drink the chocolate down. I'm not kidding you. I've done this many times. One big swig, you're good to go. The world will be all right again. So that's all I have for self-care. I know you think that was crazy, but it's true. I got no shame here in my game. I will drink the Hershey syrup in a heartbeat. Let me hear what you do for self-care. Like, subscribe, and comment. I want to hear about it. And I'll see you soon again in my matrix. See you later, alligator. Bye.